never say, I can't afford it. And it was my rich dad and many of my teachers subsequent to that. They said, lazy people always say, I can't afford it. I don't have the money. That's why they're poor. They have a poor mindset. So instead of figuring out how to raise money, it's just really easy to be a loser. And I call it losers. It pisses them off. Because we all have the power, if we wanted to not be poor if we learned how to raise money.
Did you know that 90% of the world's millionaires have been created by investing in real estate? Now, that's a startling fact, but it's just the tip of the iceberg in wealth building. And who better to guide us through than the guru himself, Robert Kiyosaki. He's a trailblazer who flipped the script on conventional wealth-building wisdom. So, how can you challenge everything you've been taught about money to unlock a path to wealth you never thought possible? From leveraging debt as a wealth-building tool to embracing continuous learning as a way of life, from finding the right mentor to starting small with big dreams, we're exploring every facet of his financial wisdom. Decide to get rich. Before we delve into the details, let's talk about Robert Kiyosaki. Famed for his unconventional approaches to finance, Kiyosaki has guided countless people towards mastering their financial destinies. As of 2023, it's estimated that his net worth stands at a remarkable $100 million. And well, he believes that what separates the wealthy from the rest boils down to choices. He reminds us that throughout history, the pursuit of freedom has been a driving force for humanity. Icons like Martin Luther King, Jr., and Gandhi have become symbols of this quest. But there's a twist. With the power to choose comes the risk of making poor decisions. According to Kiyosaki, your financial status, whether rich, poor, or middle class, hinges on your choices. Your spending habits aren't just habits, they reflect your deepest values. Kiyosaki observes that many people choose, consciously or not, to remain financially uneducated. Common excuses like, money doesn't interest me, or I'm too young to worry about it, are decisions that forfeit valuable growth opportunities, in terms of time and knowledge. Kiyosaki's advice? To break free from these excuses and embrace a mindset of wealth. This means dedicating time to learning about finances, seeking out lucrative opportunities, and understanding the true nature of assets. Moreover, Kiyosaki emphasizes the importance of setting clear financial goals. He suggests visualizing where you want to be in 5, 10, or even 20 years. This vision should not be vague but filled with specific financial targets and milestones. But how do you do it? What are the strategies? Get a mentor.
I really wanted to be rich. So I think number one is desire, and then you naturally seek your role models and teachers. And in my lifetime, I've had multiple rich dads. My rich dad was my best friend's father starting at the age of 9. And then today, I still seek mentors and wise men and wise women, because that's how you get wiser, is by hanging out with smart people.
According to Kiyosaki, mentor is someone who has already done what you want to do and is successful at doing it. Don't find an advisor. An advisor is someone who tells you how to do it, but may not have personally done it. Kiyosaki stresses the importance of mentors through his own experience. His rich dad wasn't just a financial mentor. He was a guide to life's complex balance of character, commitment, and financial acumen. He fondly recalls his rich dad's words, "Professionals have coaches, amateurs do not." There's a mentor for every aspect of success. Financial mentors like his rich dad are crucial, but true success is multidimensional. It's not just about money, it's about building a well-rounded character and life. The key, according to Kiyosaki, is to choose your mentors wisely. Be discerning about whom you take advice from. If you aim to conquer a metaphorical Mount Everest in your financial life, wouldn't you seek guidance from someone who's already scaled it? Kiyosaki points out a common mistake. Many seek financial advice from those stuck in their own financial quagmires. You must surround yourself with role models who embody your desired success to succeed. Ask yourself, do these mentors mirror the goals and values you aspire to? If not, it's time to seek out those who do. These mentors might be in investment clubs, network marketing groups, or business associations. The goal is to align yourself with those who are on the same journey as you. Start small and dream big. His other advice is, start small and dream big. Picture. It's 1975, and Robert Kiyosaki is looking at his savings, a modest $700. Next to his friend Mike's burgeoning millions, Kiyosaki's savings seem like a drop in the ocean. Sound familiar? Have you ever felt dwarfed by someone else's success? Kiyosaki confesses he nearly threw in the towel, overwhelmed by thoughts like, "I'll never be as wealthy as Mike." But here's where the story takes a twist. Kiyosaki realized that such thoughts would not only prevent him from surpassing Mike, but also hold him back from achieving anything significant. That's when Kiyosaki had his epiphany. Instead of competing with Mike, he decided to use Mike's achievements as inspiration and mentorship. He chose to dream big, but start small. Kiyosaki believes many people start small, and, unfortunately, stay small, because their dreams are equally limited. He argues that big dreams are crucial. Why? Because they're packed with essential ingredients for success: hope, passion, energy, faith, drive, and creativity. These aren't just buzzwords. They're the fuel that makes life exhilarating. And Kiyosaki's advice? Dare to dream big. Envision all the incredible opportunities life offers. Write down your grand plan and make it a daily ritual to revisit it. Even when naysayers doubt you, use their skepticism as a catalyst to strengthen your resolve. Do not work for money.
If you read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Rich Dad's lesson number 1, the rich don't work for money. Don't you touch that stuff.
You said when someone gives you a paycheck, something inside of a person just shuts off.
The people that are being screwed today are the poor and middle class because they work for money. You know, the banker friends, they're not working for money.
They have money working for them.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's debunk something today, shall we? Most people work for money. Rich people have money work for them. You've probably heard this so many times it sounds like a cliche. But guess what? It's not just a catchy phrase. It's a fundamental truth in wealth building. When you think about making money, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Jobs, right? And that's not a bad starting point. Initially, a job is essential for generating income, especially when starting with no assets or marketable skills. But here's where the paths diverge. The wealthy don't linger in the job phase. They quickly grasp a critical lesson. To amass wealth, you need to offer jobs, not just take them. While most of us spend our lives working jobs, thinking it's the only way to earn money, the rich move on. Staying in a job locks you into a cycle of trading time for money. But the goal is to escape this cycle. Kiyosaki emphasizes the power of becoming a business owner. It's about leveraging resources and people, tapping into your talents, and multiplying your earning potential far beyond what a regular job could offer. As a business owner, you're not just a worker, but a strategist and overseer. You can hire employees or subcontractors to do the work while focusing on growing the business. This shift is crucial. You're no longer working for money. Your business, your creation, is generating money for you. And as your business flourishes, you reinvest the profits. This isn't just about pocketing the cash. It's about expanding your business, scaling your income, and truly making your money work for you. Using debt is a 4-letter word that either scares you or excites you. But for Robert Kiyosaki, it's a key ingredient in the recipe for financial success. First things first, not all debt is created equal. Kiyosaki draws a clear line between good and bad debt. Good debt? That's your golden ticket. It's the debt you take on to invest in assets that generate income, like real estate or a business. Bad debt, on the other hand, is like quicksand. It's the debt from buying things that lose value and don't make you money, like the latest car or gadget. Good debt is a powerful tool, but bad debt can kill you. Kiyosaki's not just about taking on debt, he's about leveraging it. The idea: use other people's money to amplify your investment potential. This strategy can accelerate your journey to financial freedom, boosting your profits along the way. But here's the catch: wielding debt as a tool requires financial savvy. Kiyosaki can't stress enough the importance of financial education. Understanding how money works, managing debt, and identifying smart investment opportunities is crucial. Without this knowledge, debt can be a double-edged sword. Kiyosaki also talks about the importance of risk management. It's not just about taking on debt, it's about being smart with it. This means having a cash safety net and being prepared for market downturns. It's about strategic spending and calculated risks. Now, let's not sugarcoat it. Kiyosaki's ideas on debt are not universally accepted. They're bold, they're controversial, and they definitely aren't one-size-fits-all. So, before you dive into the deep end of debt to build wealth, take a hard look at your financial situation, risk tolerance, and long-term goals. And hey, maybe even chat with a financial advisor. Remember, knowledge is power in finance, and caution is a virtue. Focus on learning. Kiyosaki says, in today's fast-changing world, it's not so much what you know anymore that counts, because often what you know is old. It is how fast you learn. That skill is priceless. Now, society often nudges us towards becoming experts in one field. If you get good at something, stick to it, right? But Kiyosaki's rich dad had a different take. He believed in knowing a little about a lot. It's like having a Swiss Army knife for knowledge. You're ready for anything. Think about your brain as a muscle. To keep it in top shape, you've got to flex it, challenge it, and feed it new ideas. But let's be real. When you're grinding away at a 9-to-5 job, finding time to learn seems like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. Kiyosaki zeroes in on those stuck as an E, an employee in his cash flow quadrant. If you're there, continuously feeding your mind is not just good advice. It's your lifeline to crossing over to the I zone, becoming an investor. Without this, you risk becoming a one-trick pony, awesome at one thing but blind to the myriad of opportunities out there. But it's not just employees who need this constant learning diet. No matter where you are on the financial spectrum, stagnation is your enemy. The world doesn't stop evolving, so why should you? Investing in learning might seem like a luxury, but Kiyosaki argues it's essential. Those books, courses, and seminars, they're not expenses. They're investments in your intellectual portfolio. Sure, a course might cost you $1,000 today, but the knowledge you gain could open doors to millions down the road. As we wrap up, what's the first step you'll take to shift from just earning money to making your money work for you? Comment down below. We'd love to know. Thanks for tuning into After the 925. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos on financial freedom, smart investments, and profitable side hustles.